Hello everyone, I am Mr. Game Guy, and Multiversus actually looks pretty promising. Now there is a lot to cover, so I'm going to go through as much as I can find. So many of the rumors of the game seem to be holding up. This is a 2v2 type of game, it looks like it plays in a similar style to Brawlhalla, and of course, that means it is free to play. The rumors were pretty on point with the roster. There's no sign of Rick or Gandalf, but we do have Arya and Garnet. So the fate of Mad Max and Fred Flintstone seems to be in limbo at the moment. Taking a look at the visuals, we got a good look at the graphics and I like them. The art style seems to be very flexible, allowing for more grittier, action-focused designs, along for a more out-there, cartoony look for some. Though a minor gripe is that the color palette does seem to be a little oversaturated. I'll probably get used to it over time, and get ready to expect these small little complaints. I mean, I'm a gamer, we do those all the time. But so far, it does seem to be easy on the eyes. Gameplay-wise, they said the overall flow of the game will be slower paced, similar to Brawl or Brawlhalla, so I can see this being a turn-off for people who prefer a more fast-paced game like Melee or Nick All-Stars. However, that might only apply to 1v1s, because from the looks of it, this is primarily a doubles game. So that should still include a lot of the action that a lot of players are looking forward to when we have, 4 players going at it. Moves that benefit your partner was a highlight in the trailer. It kind of reminds me of those old Team Fortress 2 character concepts people will make on Super Smash Bros. I'm curious to see how well that's going to pan out, and to see if there's going to be any crazy overpowered setups that will come from it. Though I hope, that these moves still at least have a good function in 1v1s. However, on the note of overpowered strategies, that does make me wonder if this game will have team attack on or off. I didn't notice it in the trailer, but I can see that being a huge determining factor on how good some strategies end up being, whether or not it's on, off, or some sort of middle ground. I'm sure many of us don't want to see matches devolve to a Bugs Bunny and Batman smokescreen setup or whatever. Though we'll have to wait and see how balanced the game turns out. In terms of how the actual characters play, well, there's a few interesting notes. It does overall confirm that Tom and Jerry are a puppet character. And Shaggy will be playing off of the Ultra Instinct Shaggy meme from the Phantosaurus movie. The latter of which I'm not really a big fan of. I could see it working out as a super move or an install-esque mode, but a core premise doesn't really fit him in my opinion. Now there are some hints that characters might have different movesets, and if that's the case, then I hope we get to see a more traditional Shaggy. Cowardly, accident-prone, slapstick, you know what I'm talking about. Now, I'm willing to admit that I don't have much of an opinion on the other characters. I can't even nail down how they're going to play, so I guess it's something I'm going to have to wait for more information down the line. Though I am glad, and admittedly kind of laughing, that there is voice acting in the game. After Nick All-Star's release, this game is making it a high point that, yeah, our characters talk. It is a major contribution to the game's presentation, and they really flexed on it. Many of the fighters' official VAs are coming in. I am very glad to see that Shaggy's is sticking around after, well, Scoob.
Look around, man! The clean, modern aesthetic, the cool blue color palette!
Oh, I almost forgot to talk about the stages. It seems like the Batcave will have hard-moving terrain on the side. Kinda reminds me of Bablina's dump stage. Wonder Woman's home stage seems to be Pokemon Stadium with moving platforms. And I'm a bit curious to see how this multi-layered Looney Tunes stage will pan out. I could see the layout being a potential for circle camping. But all in all, it looks fairly impressive. And to quickly round everything up, these are the current platforms it will be coming out in, RIP Switch users. It will have crossplay. They are currently looking for people to playtest this game. And on the FAQ page, the game will have rollback. Thank God! It looks like we are on the path for rollback becoming a standard in fighting game online. So to wrap it up, I'm fairly excited for this game. It seems like the developers have an eye for properly representing the characters, mostly. It always puts a dumb grin on my face to see the little details, like the "That's all folks" on the Looney Tunes stage, and the cute little titles they put on the characters for the demonstration tags. I guess I'll give my obligatory most wanted list, although I won't really be disappointed if none of them get on there. But to end things off, I'm pretty excited. Glad to see that more companies are taking a chance at the platform fighter genre, especially after Smash Ultimate's DLC has finally concluded. However, to quote Hungrybox, Can we make lightning strike twice with this one? Will this game actually be fun? Well, we can only hope. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, check out my Twitter, check out my Patreon, all of the algorithm building stuff. You know how this works. This is my first time doing a solo discussion, as well as this new setup I got here. So I appreciate any feedback on what you thought about it and where I can improve. I'm Mr. Game Guy. Have a nice day.